Peter Westbrook, a teammate of Ashford's at both the 76 and 84 games, wields flashing steel in a sport few Americans ever excel in.
When I was coming up, my mother used to always tell me, I used to always watch Zorro. I used to love that program. I remember my mother brought a brand new table, I'm not sure what it was, pecan, maple, whatever it was. After about 2 days, I think she stepped out or something, and I called Zorro in the table. When she got back, let me tell you, she picked up one of those swords and gave me a little Zorro. Well, I grew up most of my life in Newark, New Jersey. Basically, I lived in the projects. I was raised by my mother. I have a Japanese mother and a black father. I went to a Catholic high school, and I was predominantly all Catholics, all boys, all men, taught by Christian brothers, they call them. When I was there, my mother told me, Pete, why don't you go and try fencing? I'll give you $5. The first thing, fencing? Who wants to do that? And I was pretty good at boxing, especially track and field. So I said, oh, I don't think so. She says, I'll give you $5. I said, I'll take it. So I went, and I was pretty good at it. A lot of people there were fencing for about a year, and I just started about after a couple of weeks, 1 month, I was beating on everybody. I thought, this is great. Let me keep this up. But then I got a fencing scholarship also to go to New York University. So after getting the scholarship, I started fencing with other people on the Olympic team. And I thought, oh boy, this is pretty easy. At that time, then I realized, well, why don't I try to make an Olympic team myself and see what I can do, see what kind of mark I can make.
Dueling with top-ranked Europeans, for whom fencing is the national pastime, tests the American champion's skill in sudden death competition. The European judges test his character.
One high point in this Olympic Games, not winning the bronze medal, but to go into the finals, I had to compete against the person I was favored to win the gold medal. And it was very difficult. I had 4 European judges, a German, a West German official, the president, and every touch I would score, I mean literally score, I would pop them on the head. And literally, the judges would say, I didn't see a thing. Over and over and over it happened. And it got down to the point, it didn't look too good. And every touch I would score, practically every touch, they would call it against me. So after a while, I just took my mask off and I just said, I'm not competing anymore. So the guy said, I was going to throw you out of the tournament if you don't. I said, well, better me go out this way. At least everyone knows. Than me just keep fencing and you just sweep me under the rug this way, because I'm not going to go out this way. So finally, I protested so much, I got everybody to come over to watch. So no longer did I have 100 witnesses, now I had 500 witnesses. And that was my objective. So now everybody was watching, and now he was more on the spot than he was before, because I had everybody watching now. And now I was a little boisterous now, too. Everybody watch this guy right here. And would you believe it, from 6-1, I came back and beat the guy 10-8.
Peter Westbrook wins the bronze medal, the first American to take a medal in Olympic saber fencing since 1904.